Well, gang, as I promised, it's Saturday. Got a pool session going on with our, no, not with Immortal She-Hulk, but with Chasm, Jane Foster Thor, and Kamala Khan. But before we do any of that, there, a couple things on the housekeeping docket. One, I found out that the 3-star She-Hulk, look who she feeds, She-Hulk Origin. Now, one thing that the developers did say, there are no retroactive awards, meaning if you already had She-Hulk championed and you got past the levels in which you would have gotten charged for the new She-Hulk, you're not going to get them. But from this point forward, yeah, the 3-star She-Hulk feeds the 4-star She-Hulk, and the 4-star She-Hulk will end up feeding the 5-star Immortal She-Hulk whenever she gets into tokens. Alright, so that's number one. Number two, we got a lot of tokens to pull from. So we're going to start from below place, and then we're just going to go. Oh, man. Oh, wow. Wow. Yo. Y'all know what that means. The very first pull that we pull, Immortal She-Hulk. So, there we go. So now I don't have to worry about rostering her whenever we have to do another pool session for her, because now I have her green. Secondly is Mystique, and now everything's got to go downhill from here, right? You start from purple, then you went gold, and now you went a solid gray color. So, man, that's a pretty exciting way to start off a Saturday, to say the least. Alright, heroic tokens, we'll leave them there for last. Well, second to last. Standards, again, quick claim. Again, they just let them go. And, whatever we get, we'll claim them before we start off the show. Or start off the show. It's a lot of 1-stars that we don't need, a lot of 2s that we need for our farm. Well, some 2s that we need for the farm. Always going to be recycling 2-stars, got to, because good source of ISO 8. There's bonus charge for Cyclops. Do another quick claim, because we got a long ways to go. Again, nothing too crazy here on my end. I mean, again, outside of pulling the Immortal She-Hulk on the first go, and that, I want to say that was a 1 in 255 odds. I want to say, we'll double check it and see. Immediately after all these here are done, more bonus charge for Cyclops. So let's find out what exactly were those odds. Yep, approximately 1 in 250. So we got that there. Now hopefully the odds will be in my favor even more when we start rostering these 5s, because how I was gonna do it, I was gonna wait until the boss event was done, pull for Chasm, with the 2 tokens that we would have gotten from there. But instead, I'm like, I'll go ahead and bite the bullet, do it organically, and, crossing my fingers that we don't have to go too terribly deep into my my command point stash. If I have to, again, that's all right. I'll probably would do it. Spend all my legendary tokens. Then spend probably 5,000 CP, because again, we're sitting on well over 10,000, and so that took me quite a while to build that up. I would have had more, but hey, life comes first, so those took care of those priorities with life, because hey, they don't pay them bills. Because Marvel Puzzle Quest does not pay my bills, so and then I refuse to give spend any money in the game, because, well, hey, I remember a point in time where video games, they came in with everything intact in game, no extra stuff. It's just, okay, here's your game, let's go with it. But again, I'm not going to be like, oh man, hey, it's like, Broken Circle Studios, man, you guys shouldn't make any money from the game. No, I'm not saying that there at all. It's just some of the methods and techniques that they may use are, well, kind of nefarious, and kind of preying on people, just to say the least. Spend these final 29 here. I know these here are the shards that I got with what's his face, oh my goodness, why couldn't I think of not Null the Symbiote God, no, Gore the God Butcher. Oh my gosh. And so we're gonna take those shards there off of him, and we're gonna put them onto Spider-Man Oscorp, because, well, he's the only person that I've yet to champion as a 4-star character. Like I said, we got all of his shards, so alright, now the 116 heroics, but first we're gonna open up. We'll do the 10 pack and then do the 50 claim. I accidentally hit the cover button. Nothing really that great. Now this here. Now I said I was supposed to hit this here second to last, cause again, you don't get great. I don't want to see any 2-stars here, or I didn't want to see any 2-stars. That's why I was gonna open up my my elites last, because that gives you a good mixture of 3s and 4s, and again, he's like good for those quote unquote endorphins and you know how the game sort of kind of rewires your brain into thinking that the lesser rewards aren't really that great, but in reality they are. Because again, without the lesser rewards, you don't get the bigger rewards. Again, I'm not gonna really comment here on the 2 stars. Again, I know I'm being kind of redundant, but it's, you know, hey, either watch the covers go and have me you know, make some witty remarks about when the going gets tough, or what we got going on here. So we'll do, and I'll save all my witty remarks and stuff, you know, for, you know, the bonus shards and all that good stuff there. Alright, final 16 here. And then what we'll do here, once all these rewards here get factored in, then I will, you know, I won't have to worry about putting them back in place. No, we're not pulling latest legends yet. We're not pulling that there yet. So get all my ones gone, sell 110 of them. Start the process with the 2s, because again, gotta get your farm going. So alright, and then Storm is at the distribution that I like. We'll skip all that nonsense there. Again, get Ragnarok at the distribution that I sorta kinda like. Oh, I think that's exact too. Alright, 4 covers for Ragnarok. Get, say 1 cover short from I don't know why I call Ares Ragnarok. That's who he feeds. Alright. And then that's how I kind of like the 2-star Dakin, because his chemical reaction's pretty good, and you know, balancing his health and all that there. Again, you're not really worried about that there. Skip all that there. Let's see who else we gotta train. Okay, so that's everybody that I gotta train. So now let's just start applying covers to characters. Steve Rogers is at a 109. Captain Marvel at 121. Hawkeye will probably be champion max. Yep. So let's go through, sell my my duplicate Hawkeye. Oh, don't worry, Hawkeye. You'll be re-rostered back on the team. So. Add as many covers as we can to Hawkeye. Oh man, he's 1 cover short from being the champ again. So again, we're gonna hold off on adding levels to Hawkeye, because again, we need them for are higher rarity characters, because you know, championing 5 stars is not cheap. Thor almost close to 127. For some reason, the computer wouldn't click over to a Black Widow as she's past the 127 mark. Moonstar might be re-championed. Yep. Which is sad because I hardly ever use Moonstone. Again, not saying that she's a great 2-star or anything like that there. It's just is that you have other characters that do, you know, better things in 2-star land. So, which that actually reminds me of the video that I got coming out sooner rather than later. So I plan on making a video on all the characters in Marvel Puzzle Quest. You know, I guess one could call it a tier list. I'm not. Again, I haven't really hammered down the entirety of all the details yet, because again, work. But okay, so yeah, so we had an overflow on Cyclops. That's cool. So now I can take this off of him and change that there to She-Hulk, which I probably should have done that there from the beginning anyways. So now all future covers go there. Let's see here, time to get rid of another one of my Kamala Khan. So let me find out. It doesn't really matter which one I get rid of, because you know, because she's gonna be right back on the roster anyways. Hi, Kamala. Well, she's gonna, her, how I gotta put it, well, Kamala's gonna be on the roster twice anyways, so let me see here. Wolverine, we'll roster another Wolverine. Why not? Because again, I'm flush with hero points. Like I said, I'm like this. It's like, oh, do I need that? Oh man, I don't want to add hero point. And nah, we're past that point. And you know what? And now realizing it, what I should have did with those covers to Cyclops, I should have applied the shards first, then the covers, because that would have had me another Cyclops on deck already within the process of, you know, having levels and then getting shards and all that there. So that's one mistake that I made, but we'll slowly but surely correct all the mistakes. Once legendary time gets here. One short from a legendary token from Black Panther. I know Widow, she's gonna be far away from any shard. I mean, not any shards, but legendary tokens. But Rocket and Groot, you guys give me some legendary tokens. That's always a good thing. Bullseye with a couple covers here. Again, we're gonna wait on the shard use with Wolverine. Add covers to Kamala. Or it does some stuff. Vision will do some stuff. Okay, got one save cover, so that's a guaranteed legendary from him. Whoops, I didn't want to do that there. I wanted to change his stuff. That's what I wanted to do. I probably should do that. Probably should have done that there off cam, but this is the things that we do to optimize stuff. Hood's 3 covers away from another legendary token. Rats. Again, mighty tokens, not gonna open them up because again, anything that that's already in the process of being rebuilt, you know, hey, I'll just let the game build it organically. So I've been looking for Squirrel Girl's purple for a hot minute, so I could finally get her championed out. That's another legendary token. And again, Star-Lord's just sitting on one cover. If I get a cover from either purple or green, that gives me a legendary token with him. Big pun with the ISO 8. Again, never could turn out ISO 8. Star-Lord's pretty close to being champion maxed. His former girlfriend is a long ways away from being champion max. Icarus with a legendary token. Mysterio with a legendary token. And they talk bad about you, Mysterio, saying that you're trash. I don't think you're trash, because you gave me a legendary token. Vulture's almost giving out shards to Spider-Man, Peter Parker, and I think that actually gets me another new champion. So let's see here. Okay, let me see here. Well, I know what's his name is going to be championed now. Well, I'll wait for Gore to get the legendary token. I mean, first to open legendary tokens to do it that way there. Talos, I know you're giving us command points. Ghost Rider is at 360 gets Robbie Reyes shards, so alas, no legendary token there. I want to see here. Oh yeah, let's recruit her. Yes. Yes, so we have Immortal She-Hulk on the team, and so that's one less character that I have to worry about in PvP, having a roster. Oh man, 15 shards away from Silver Surfer being champion, or 20 shards. Do I do the waiting game? No, we're not gonna do the waiting game. So we're gonna have a brand new champion with Silver Surfer. Why not? Adam Warlock It's like, I'll get back to you in a minute. Alright. Let's see here. There's that claimed. Alright. Alright, so we got 158 latest legends tokens. And again, plus 10,375 command points. You know, so we got a little room to play with here. We don't do quick claims on latest legends. Just so everybody knows who the latest legends are. They say it's the most recent 5 stars that appeared in the game. So it's Chasm, Ben Riley, Kamala Khan, and Mighty Thor Jane Foster. Well, Thor. And then every other 4-star release that has happened since 4 stars have been released in the game, starting with X-Force, Wolverine, all the way up to the most recent release, which is Spider-Man, Oscorp, and it's going to be excluding She-Hulk because she's not going to be in tokens until next PvP season. Alright, so before I begin, we're gonna take a small break. Through the power of editing, you guys won't know that I disappeared. Well, I mean, you guys will know that I disappeared because I told you I'm disappearing. Alright, so I got refreshed, recharged, so we can do all these pulls here in one go. So without further ado, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, X23. Well, there's something savage. Oh, repulsive punch. Alright, so that works with my duplicate Iron Man. Crowd control. Well, as long as you can control the crowd to make sure that we're leaning towards 5 stars as we get Kamala Khan. You know, that's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. Now, well, Iceman helps because that's a cover for the 5-star Iceman, which helps me out. And then after this pool here, which is Mad Titan's Mercy, we get to switch my shards up from Silver Surfer to back to Adam Warlock, because I really want him championed out next. Because again, Black Bolt, again, we'll let Medusa do all that there. Alright. Now, there should be no interruptions from this point forward. With another Kamala Khan. Yes, you are a superhero. More Vulture, which again, that's going to help out. Luke Cage. Well, Luke, as long as you don't defend, defend against those 4-star pools. It's the only thing I care about, dude. Another Jane Foster. Well, the wrong Jane Foster. You know, we're looking for a purple. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for a purple. Probably Chasm. Nope. That's the Jane Foster that I want to see. That's right, Jane. We need you to share the love. Well, Echo. Anything you can do. Well, I would like for you to be a 5-star. But see. There you go. Yeah, we're gonna be feeling the thunder. Well, Gore's gonna be feeling the thunder pretty soon. After we, get done here. A repulsor punch with, Iron Man. It's a rock solid full. There's Chasm. There's our first Chasm right there. Black Panther. I think that makes him Champion Max. There's another Polaris. Again, for those who don't know, it's like, yeah, I got her Champion Max a while ago. Same with Cloak and Dagger. So there goes Super Skrull. Alright, because boomerangs. Well, Kate, if you could turn around and use your purple ability to make purple legendary tokens, that'd be nice. May, I need you to call in the cavalry. Yo, we want some purples. There's Nova. Well, maybe that's the start of a takeoff for 5s. Maybe. Wasp. Well, you know what? I'm not annoyed because that's the good Wasp, not the bad Wasp. Well, the crowd is going wild, Hulk, but it's not for the reasons that you think. And again, right name. Thor got, Thor, and yeah, it's Jane Foster, but it's purple, not gold. We're looking for purples. There's a purple. Kamala Khan again, never. Okay, I'm gonna stop complaining now. Back to back. I think that's the first blue of hers that I have, I think. Iron Fist with that crowd control. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, Danny. Put that crowd control on folks. Speaking of folks with good green, well, not necessarily a good green ability. Puck has a green ability, but his isn't really that great. Nah, Punisher's is alright, Well, Kamala does have green too, so there you go. So there's your green theme. Emma doesn't unfortunately have a green, but she does share yellow with Kamala. Speaking of another character that shares yellow, there we go, Jane Foster. That's what we're looking for. The only color y'all share in common, well, y'all share blue in common too with the detonator, but wrong tier. There's another character that'll be featured in the boss event, but sadly won't be using them. There's X-Force Wolverine, Ghost, Unfazed. Yeah, I'm unfazed because again, we haven't even dipped into the CP yet, so we're not even fretting. There's the Kingpin. I don't know if he's champ maxed or not. Well, again, we'll deal with that there much later. Spider Bite and Shuri with the twin blasters. Got a bonus 50 shards from Spider-Man Oscorp. Insert something about Bulls on Parade. Sure shot. Is that enough to make the body drop? Yes, Mantis. I am afraid. I'm afraid that I'm not gonna see any 4 stars for no. See, I lied. Chasm. No, Kamala Khan. All right. Misty Knight. Cause how I plan on doing all this here. It's like whatever whatever I get here, you know, as far as tokens. See, and that's the reason why I didn't put put that other cover on Gore to let him apply it there naturally, because he gives me a legendary token. And you know, that'll, you know, refund things there. Um, but really, what we're that the way I decided to pull for these three characters here, I was waiting on the Immortal She-Hulk, or, you know, at the time she was not revealed, but I'm like, okay, well, I got to see who's coming in to replace Kamala Khan. If they are better than Kamala Khan, you know, hey, go for it. If they aren't, you know, well, pull for Kamala Khan, and then, you know, have as many opportunities as you can to get both Jane Foster and Chasm while they're, you know, still available. You know, so again, that's how I ended up with that determination there. And so hopefully, you know, the everything will start balancing out, you know, as far as the 5 stars go, to where it's more, you know, Ben Cat, yeah, Ben Riley and Jane Foster, and not necessarily less of Kamala Khan, but more covers towards Kamala Khan getting championed, and then, you know, weighing more heavily, say, to the other two characters who are going to be mainstays in PvP for the time being. So that's the second Chasm cover that I'm getting. Probably not going to be the last Chasm cover that I'm going to be getting. Definitely not. Because again, the Alliance, even though we're playing relatively short-handed, and I already know one of my Alliance mates is going to be complaining about that there, but you know, that's life. And I told him, hey, you know, it's like, if you feel like that there, you know, go ahead and start a sister alliance for our alliance, and, you know, get players to join that way, and, you know, run it that way. Otherwise, you know, just go with the flow, let everybody do their thing. So don't take things too seriously. Alright, so last couple covers, or last couple pulls, you know, nothing really worth noting. Again, nothing where it's like, oh man, I gotta stop rambling or whatever. Another Iceman cover, which is always great. I think I even pulled a Craven the Hunter, which again, that helps out. Well, I mean, well, the 5-star definitely helps out, but I mean, like, the Craven cover helps out too, because this crash is coming up in a few days. So there's old Patsy. We seen her a couple days ago. Professor X is with the Illuminati tag. So there goes Cyclops with a comic book cover that about 3 million people have. X-Men #1. I know I got X-Men #1, well, twice. Well, there's been Riley back to back. Speaking of twice, there's Kamala Khan. It's a no triple ups so far, which which you know I don't expect too many triple ups. Got Bishop going. Getting more Iceman, which is never a bad thing. There's Jane Foster. That's right, Jane. Share the love with me. That's right, Jane. Share the love with me. Ah, she didn't want to share the love with me enough. Nah. Oh yeah, that's right. We didn't even take a look at the distribution of characters. There's Walking Abyss with Chasm. There's Jane sharing the love. But yeah, we didn't even take a look at the distribution of the characters that I have. Well, I can safely tell you right now, I don't have any Chasm covers. So Chasm is there at 0. Jane Foster has 2 and Kamala has 1. The reason why she has only 1 because the Alliance event that featured Kamala Khan, we ended up only getting 1 of the 2 covers, and that was for personal progression. So you know, some of my alliance were kind of mad at the fact that we didn't perform as well, but again, it was a heroic, so I didn't expect, not too many. I didn't expect as many people to perform, as well as I would, seeing as though I have a 5-star roster, which I had all the Dark Avengers in 5-star land, as a champion. So, again, me not affected that much. Some of my alliance mates, yeah, their gameplay was a little bit difficult. So I'm like, I understand. Blob, I have one request. If you can trap, all the 4 stars and just make them 5s, that would be fantastic. Alright, let's see here. Because again, we're not gonna do any adding of covers just yet. So once we get all the legendaries pulled out the way, we're going to run a quick tabulation on Notepad real quick as Jean Grey breaks out with the mind over matter. Funny enough that we faced off against her in Crash to the Titans. Alright. So let's see here. So I need to go to my 5s real quick. Let's see here. So I need to blue. So don't mind me, gang. It's like I'm writing in some of the colors for the characters to make sure that I'm actually good with with everything. So that we don't get any you know, overflow or anything like that there. So whoops. Notepad. Don't trip out on you, boy. Alright. So now let's see here. Green, yellow, yellow for these particular characters here. Alright, because I'm going to do these here 3 at a time. So that way we know where I'm standing at character wise. So that way I know it's like, okay, you know, how close am I to getting a particular character championed, and you know who's gonna have an uneven distribution, because you know those are things that you sadly have to worry about in 5-star land. Kamala had, they say she got some real nasty uneven distribution, because I already got her yellow already maxed out. Is that because I already got 2 covers with her already with her, well, with her yellow already got 1, and then she's already got the other covers there. Let's see here. Okay, so blue, well, blue's at 4. Alright, there, then there's the back-to-back Jane Foster yellows there with the share the love. Alright. Alright, so Jane Foster's yellow, that's more or less done, because that's 5, because I remember that was 3. Alright. Okay. Alright, so one more Kamala Khan cover. Well, one more green and she's championed out. Everybody else is, well, again, uneven distribution, so. Alright. Now we're pulling from CP until all 3 of them are championed out. And then whatever I have left remaining, I'll do pools on my own to make sure that everything is all straightened out. No, I'm not gonna yell at Imperatus Rex, even though I just did yell at Imperatus Rex. Because now we're gonna have like an even even pools here is like, you know, in denominations of 25, and there goes Kamala Khan. She is, she's officially quote unquote done as far as pools go. Another Cyclops cover. I mean, um, you know, yes, yes, that's a piece of Mjolnir, but that's not the piece of Mjolnir I want. I want the fragmented Mjolnir, and the lady that's holding Mjolnir. Again, no offense, Simon Walterson, like you're cool, but you know, it's like you're not Jane Foster. All right. Well, speaking of walking abyss. Well, yeah, it's not just luck. It's a predetermined set of pools. Yes, I am staring into the void that is you know, a sea of 4 stars that will eventually return in their investment. Now, do I feel empty inside that I'm getting the 4s? Somewhat, but for those who know how my pool sessions go. Ah, there we go. Finally got a new character. Spider-Man. Well, right is like, well, wrong Spider-Man. You know, is like we wanted the clone. We didn't want the OG, but sure, whatever. Rogue, well, again, strong women, so speaking of another strong woman, there you go. Can we keep the, well, yeah, strong women thing, we'll keep that there going, even though International Women's Month already passed. Say, I like these pools here. It's like, yes, the light show. Let's keep the pools for women going. Let's keep them going. That's right, Bobby Morris. Yes, 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 yes. It's like, can we get another woman? Well, there's nightmare fuel there. I know, Kitty. It's not just a phase. It's like, I know. So there's that lull period where it's like, okay, here's some 5s. Nah, you're gonna go ahead and eat a bunch of 4s. But to feel bad, because we feel bad for you, here's some shards. There's old Gertrude. It's nice to see you here, Gertrude. Your own weapons with gore, so that gives me a chance. I'll mess around with gore a little bit later on today. Yay! Yay! Finally the blue finally appeared. Yeah, I probably do need to focus my chi, Danny. Focus my chi into more positive things, like the scientific method. I guess the scientific method of making Moonsilver blades would be being a child of darkness and entering the fray to have a probing strike and to become the heart of the team. Again, I was trying to make a sentence using the powers. Well, the buzzing sound that you hear is the excitement of an embiggen blast. So, oh well, that's an executive decision, and that's kind of funny too. It's like two well, Ms. Marvel related characters. You know, the teen superhero and Kamala and you know, old Carol. There's Gamora with Deadliest Woman, Blade. I guess Blade's ready to die. Yeah, we're uneven with Kamala. I already see that they're going on now. So at least with this set of pulls here, Kamala's going to be higher level than Ben and Jane Foster. I already see that they're coming. So like 7 yellow, 7 blue, 5 green. Yeah. She might be in the low 450s when we're done. Jane Foster with another yellow. I mean, I kind of needed yellow because that was like one of the covers that I didn't have, but I kind of really wanted more blue and red. But again, I said we're ways away from even reaching 5,000 CP spent. So or them getting championed, one of the two. There's Drax. He'll be featured in the boss event. Man, it's like if I really, it's like, well, I guess the game is telling me now. It's like, hey, yeah, go ahead and replace the 1-star Juggernaut. Go ahead and replace him with Kamala Khan now, because you got your infinite win team with challenge nodes now. So again, that's the silver lining about all this here. Jeez, Jane, jeez. I know you're trying to share the love, but can you share the love on your other colors? That would be really, really nice. Ah, there's Bishop. Well, it's like I said, I started off with a She-Hulk, and like I said, it was all going downhill from there. But again, like everything can still sort of kind of, you know, become better, like as far as pools go, because again, we still got a ways to go. So again, it looks like it could be heavy for Kamala, and I think it is. But you know, the pendulum could swing the other way, in which, hey, we get heavy into chasm. I I guess it's me trying to, see the silver lining with things and me trying to cope. I guess. And say now we're like 3,000 CP away, so so yeah, I probably should have ran. Man. There we go, Jane. There we go. Say, I need that Dr. Thor healing. Hang on. Where is she at? 3 in red. Let me look and see. So as y'all can see here, because I promised y'all we would look at my cover distribution. Like I said, there's one Kamala Khan cover there with yellow, and then she's got shards. So yeah, she's pretty much done. Jane Foster, 3 in red. That's 4. 2 in blue. 7 in yellow. Yeah, Jane Foster's done. She's championed out, and now we just got the lollygagger and chasm, and so we done went through 259 pools. I'll say again, it'll balance out eventually. I just hope he makes his grand entrance. There we go. There we go. Staring into the void. Well, Hawkeye, if you could disable me pulling cover, well, one, pulling covers for the wrong Jane Foster, and 2, making sure that I don't get more covers into Kamala Khan, that would be very great. Okay, Hulkling. I haven't ever seen your icon in the game, so it's like everybody's probably like this is like, man, I would love to get the Kamala Khan covers that you got, man. I'm like, yeah, I know you would, but there, I would prefer it to be towards Jane Foster, but again, beggars can't be choosers. There we go, Jane, because I really want to feel the thunder. More ways than one. Speaking of Thor Love and Thunder, well, I seen that on Disney Plus that that they're actually gonna have Thor Love and Thunder available September 8th. So if you haven't watched it, well there you go. Like I said, and even if I don't get chasm covers here in the pool session, I know I think I want, let me see here, because you get 2 cover, if I can get his green, then I know I'll be straight when it comes to the Alliance event. So Again, if I get green, fantastic. Uh, if I get his other covers, I mean that's cool too. But again, I'd rather have him done, you know, organically and go from there. All right, Jane. I wish you would share the love on other colors and not just yellow. You know what I'm saying? But then again, like once you get past champion status, it's like covers after that they're, you know, just become irrelevant. Alright, more nightmare fuel from Gore. Now I guess the question that a lot of people would want to know, well, whenever the Immortal She-Hulk store comes, will I be pulling in that store? The scene is though I already got her. Her cover already. Probably not, cause I got shards waiting for Amadeus Cho to get Bruce done. So you know, that'll be a thing there, having Amadeus Cho to look forward to. And then plus two with Immortal Hulk, I kind of don't want to get any more levels into him because Okoye is, you know, she's very comfortable tanking where she's at. Let's just say that much there. All right, there we go. There we go, Ben. There we go. Now you're playing with power. Chasm power. Jane, we've established this here. Can you share the love on other colors? Maybe. There's another bonus charge there from Oscorp, Spider-Man, Ant-Man, who we've seen in the Crash of the Titans not too long ago. There's Oscorp Spidey again. So we know his red is done. There we go, Jane. There we go. There's Carolina Dean, who we've seen in the Crash of the Titans not too long ago. I'm trying to think here. Elsa might have even been in a Crash of the Titans too. It's just been so long. Well, if we can get one cover of Chasm that's not purple, that would that'll champion him out. Okay, it's like, there we go. So now that's what I'm talking about. Jane Foster is a color other than yellow. There we go. There we go. There's the back-to-back AAU champions, as Coach Tom Amansky would say. All right, yeah, Loki, I am gonna seek help. Be like, yeah, yeah, the pulls that I got, they weren't that great, but you know, I guess I'll get my coat. And let's see here. Ben Riley, and that will, boom. So that's, I think that is the 13th cover there for well, 13 in a sense with Ben Riley. So let's see here. I gotta compare what I got. Let's see here. So you guys won't think I'm crazy. This is how I think aloud. So of green for Ben Riley, I should have 4. So there's 1 green. There's 2. There's number 3. There's number 4. There's 5. Okay, so I miscounted. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah, so I miscounted. So yeah, so we probably was done championing characters. Let's see here. Whenever I got the black. So whenever I got black, yeah. All right, so let's see here. So black for Ben Riley should be 4. And again, this is why I got the notepad and I'm double checking myself. So black should be 4. So we got, there's the first one. There's the second one. There's the third one. Now, okay, so I got 3 in black. Okay, so it's 3 in black. So let's double check it and see. Yeah. All right. So let's see. There's the first black. There's black number 2. There's black number 3. Okay, so yeah, so that's right, 3 blacks. So whenever I got that third black, no, well, I actually did needed that 5th green then. So yeah, and then purple we had 8. So let's see here. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. There's 4. There's number 5. There's number 6. There's number 7. There's number 8. Alright, so we know Ben Riley is correct, so that's all so there's 13 of his covers plus 3, so let's see here, so that's a total That's a total of 16. 16 covers for him. Next we're going with Kamala Khan. So all of her. We'll go green first because you know that's the first color that we got. So we got 6 green. So there's number 1. There's number 2. There's number 3. There's number 4, 5. Oh, excuse me. That's 5. That's 6. Okay, yep. So that's 6 in. Okay, 6 in green. So I wish this game here auto scroll. So yellow we had 7. So there's 1 yellow, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's number 6. There's number 7. Okay. Yep, so that's right. 7 in yellow. And then blue should be 9. According to the notepad. And we're gonna grab that look now. So there's 1, there's 2, there's 3, there's number 4, there's number 5, there's 6, there's 7, there's number 8, alright, so there's 8 there in blue, so I was off by 1. Alright, so there's all of Kamala's done. Now I gotta do her total in her head, in my head. So that's a total of 21 covers there for Kamala. Alright. And then finally, Jane Foster. So she's had 4 in red, 10 in yellow, 7 in blue. So we'll start with yellow first, because again she got 10 of those. So there's 1, there's number 2, there's number 3, because remember those there were the back to back. That's number 4, number 5. Number 6, number 7, number 8, number 9. There's 10 there. Alright, and then since we're up at blue, so we'll go ahead and do blue. So that's 7. So there's 2 there. That's the 3rd. There's 4. There's number 5. There's number 6. There's number 7 there. Alright, and the rest of those there should be, yep. Alright, so that's 7 in blue, and then the rest of these here should be yellow. So there's red. So there should be 4 red. There's 2. There's number 3. There's number 4. And remember, I already had one already on deck, already rostered. And remember, I already had blue rostered as well too. So there we go. So Jane Foster. All right, Jane Foster's 20 at 21. Again, this is just in terms of the pool session. So 21 with Kamala Khan, and 16 with Chasm. So let's see here. No, that's 58. So 58 out of 327. So let's break out the calculator real quick. So that's not gonna be that great of odds. Oh, never mind. The 17. It's a 17%. You know what? I'll take that there. Out of 327 pools, is a little bit better than the average. We'll take that. We'll take that. All right, now we're going to put all the characters in place. But before I do that, through the power of editing, I will be back soon. All right, now we're back. Let's get everybody properly accounted for. You know, get my return and my investment back, because that certainly helps. You know, get refunded back some legendary tokens. Because remember, we started with 100 and something. I doubt if we'll get all 100 and something back, but we'll get a good fair amount of my CP back. Because again, a lot of characters are, you know, at that point where it's like, okay, they'll give me back some stuff. Go ahead and champion him out. Alright, so we got, let's see here, what did we get? Deadpool, Spirit of Vengeance, yeah. So I'm trying to think here, yeah, I'll leave it on him, because I think he's gonna be a fun character. Somebody I see me using the PvP, though I probably would be a little bit better with Gore, but again, we'll see how things go there. There's Captain Marvel with covers. Again, this is my my rebirth with her. I didn't get I thought we would have got enough for Gamora to start her getting the you know, the 25 command points. There's Gore there. Get him up to that level there. Add a couple levels here. Remember, Gore ends up feeding Onslaught, so you know, for those who want or need Onslaught, there you go. I'll probably rejigger Gore off camera, you know, once I figure out how I want him build. So there goes some legendary tokens there from the Super Scroll. Again, this is the reason why I didn't go out to Bruce Banner Hulk, because I know Amadeus Cho will feed him in a couple of levels. So the next 5 levels will be, well, the next 3 levels will be enough for Amadeus Cho to get Bruce Banner at a respectable level. No, we're not using Miles' shards, not yet anyways. Another legendary token from Melinda May. May was putting in that work for real. Ben Grimm got me 10 command points. That's good. The magic with hella shards. That's always awesome. I think he had 2 repulsive punches, right? Yeah. Alright, so we're a little ways away from, well, 4 covers away from Iron Man getting his quote-unquote rebirth. Iron Fist, he's championed out, and I want to say, yeah, we'll end up recruiting him as well, re-recruiting him. Hulkling, you know, he's starting off pretty low. Main event Hulk, not really giving back that much, but I understand, because he's more of a taker, not a giver. Dark Beast, again, he feeds Apocalypse, and I just passed the shard mark for Apocalypse. Echo with some legendary tokens. Throg with some legendary tokens. Polaris, I'm trying to remember here. Do you get? Yeah, you do give a legendary token. Maria Hill with some command points. Got 10 command points. This is my Nick Fury rebirth. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, and then we're just gonna save the rest of the shards, let him build organically. Bishop, man. There's Captain America Infinity War. Shards. Scorpion gives out Null, which, again, that's always a good thing. Cloak and Dagger, do y'all give out? No, y'all give out the legendary token, which is a good thing. Domino, she putting in some work, literally. Sam Wilson, he putting in a little bit of work. Draxton put in that much work, but Elektra, give me them command points. Two more levels away from being champ max. Star-Lord giving out those command points. Shuri giving out them 25 command points. Again, get that return in that investment. Killmonger charge from Hydra Stomper, legendary token from the homie Blade. Again, return my investment with Mockingbird, same with Jubilee. Karnak with his return and his investment. Moon Knight's champion Max. Spider-Gwen, she putting in some work. Ghost putting in a little bit of work as well. Rogue putting in some work. Got Gambit shards. Put some stuff in Rocket and Groot. Got a yellow with their rebirth and a green. So again, we'll leave their shards as is. Doc Ock with some shards. Just one level shot from a legendary token from Thanos. Nico putting in work. Wiccan putting in work, especially. Valkyrie on her rebirth putting in work. Again, for those who don't know, she's featured in the oh my goodness, in the Nightmare Fuel, the Waking Nightmare event. Johnny Blaze giving us some shards. Blob giving us some shards for my boy Mr. Sinister. Iceman, like I said, there's the cover for it's like for my rebirth Bobby. There's a legendary token from Black Knight. Now if he retroactively feeds somebody, you know, hey, I'm gonna be upset about the fact that I didn't get shards or I didn't get a cover for that character, but I'd rather have the legendary tokens at this point in time. Here, Iron Man 46, he's actually pretty close to being a champion. Once I get those levels in it's my boy War Machine. To get me some Red Hulk. Oh man, Legion's pretty close. One more cover away from Old Man Logan with Wolverine. There's Professor X, he's Champion Max. That's my Peggy rebirth. Mantis, there goes Shard. That's who I probably need to put my shards on with Mantis, cause she gets her Adam Warlock. That's what I needed to do. So we'll do that there in a little bit. There's Puck with the Colossus cover. Again, never can have enough Colossus covers. Spider-Man, Infinity War with the black suit. Black Panther's champion Max. Spider-Woman's pretty close. There goes some shards from Spider-Man Peter Parker, and then X-23 to round out all all the fours. Now go ahead and re-recruit Cyclops, the Cyclops rebirth. I'm not gonna add his shards in, not yet. Iron Fist, go ahead and get his rebirth started. Alright, next rebirth is, well, it's the other Thor, Jane Foster. Is that what I mean by other Thor? Because remember, she's got a 5-star variant as well. Start my rebirth on Nightcrawler. Start my rebirth on Moon Knight. My rebirth on Luke Cage. Because remember, he's got all covers there. Alright, so that's all of those taken care of. Alright, now it's time for my 5-star, so let's start with my trains and then work our way to our new champions. So Deadpool, he gets some stuff here. Let's see here. We'll wait on our quote unquote new characters. Again, I'm just scrolling down to see. No? Okay, cool. Colossus gets some ISO 8. You know, it'll be a hot minute before he gets he's featured in something. Same with Iceman. Iceman's gonna be a while. Now, we'll go in order from who I recruited. I mean, who I pulled first. So Kamala Khan, come on down. Go ahead and become the next contestant on who wants to become a new 5-star champion. So there we go, 544. We'll save her covers real quick, cause again, we'll let it go. At one full blast. So 9 full covers plus an extra 3 with her shards. So there you go. Over 500,000 in ISO 8. That's gone. Plus 20 million. I said she's at 459. We're gonna skip all the extra riffraff. There's 60. There's 61. There's 462. Like I said, she was gonna be up there. So we'll get her straightened out off cam. The next character will be Jane Foster. Go ahead and get her straightened out. And the reason why I do it like this here is so that way I get the 13 covers, and I know what I'm working with, so that way we don't, you know, accidentally use up all of our shards. Alright, so there's another 500,000 gone. Skip all the riffraff. So she'll be at 462. Then she has another couple runs in, so she'll get the legendary token. So that's 463. I'll fix her up now because I know how I want her. I want her at 553. Because again, say I don't want to nuke the board, but I want more charge tiles. And then finally, Ben Riley. Let's go ahead and recruit him. Alright, so brand new character. Put 3 there. 3 there. And then these here. There's that. That should be 3 more saved. Boom. Alright, so he's at that level there. We'll get him squared away off camera as well. Alright, now we got even more characters to take care of. So let's see here. Again, we're not worried about shards with 4 stars. Warlock, I know I'm gonna get his 250 pretty soon, so let's take it off of Spider-Man Oscorp. Let's take it off of him. Put this here on Mantis like it should have been, but no, that would have been, well, yeah, because she won't start getting back stuff to about 315. So I don't know. That would have been at three, maybe. Nah, that would have been about 5 levels or so. So it's alright if it happens to be like that. Anyway, let's see here. Warlock I'll do off cam because that's let's see here, that's 3 covers there. So 1, 2, 3. And then I have some more shards in reserve. So again, we'll deal with Warlock off cam. Silver Surfer. Man, it took me a long time to finally champion you. And the reason why I say a long time is because I had black covers for Silver Surfer, but where I was at in the game, I erroneously sold them. Yeah, I threw them away. So today was a long time coming. So go ahead and promote Iron Man to champion. Put some work on Doc Ock. Put some with Robbie Reyes with a legendary token, which is always a good thing. ISO 8, I mean, okay, cool. Command points, always a great thing. Legendary tokens, always a great thing. Alright, let's see here. Okay, ISO 8, don't really need to put any ISO 8 in the characters. I mean, I could, but we're not going to worry about that there. And there's a target score from Gore, so that's another cover for my Valkyrie Rebirth. As she's a 142. There goes some of our ISO 8 back. And let's see how much legendary tokens I recovered. Okay, so I recovered 22 legendary tokens from my pools, and you know, not that much in command points, but considering the fact that I had over 10,000, and we spent about 4,000 or so, and got back a little bit, more. You know, I'm really not mad at all that there. So so that's gonna end this video here. You're gonna hear more rambling from me and recurring nightmare in a few minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead, get Chasm straightened out, go and get all my character straightened out. We'll do recurring nightmare, and we'll take a look at Chasm.